Thank you. You guys have really nice voices. I hope you guys continue to use them.
In the end.
Make Chester proud. That's good stuff. Thank you. I got a bracelet last night from a fan. It's a Make Chester Proud bracelet. I'm wearing it right now. It's a nice gift. And I want you guys to know, actually the first thing I should say, I want to make sure, kind of as often as I can, to just say that part of the reason why I'm doing this tour is just to come out and say thank you in person for all of you guys who have supported me and the guys, and especially me in the last year and change. Your messages, your tributes, your murals, all the things you guys have done do matter, and they did make a difference for me personally, so thank you for that.
Thank you!
It's cool being down here too, because although we didn't get a chance to walk around very much this time, I do love it in Atlanta. Thank you. It's dope. You guys, it's like one of the things, it's, yeah, you too. She seems cool. Maybe I should introduce her to my son. Does my son already have a girl?
You should know that! You should know that.
I'm not introducing you to anybody. You are all set. That actually made me think of one thing that touring, going out, especially when you are married and you get older and you have some kids, touring becomes a little harder. And it's still, I don't know, it's still really, really fun to do the shows. And it's also at the same time, it's hard to be away from your family for a long period of time. And all the guys in the band, in Lincoln Park at least, have always had significant others, have had girlfriends and long-time girlfriends and wives for a very long time, and kids and stuff. So I only say that to say that, like when I was talking to somebody yesterday who's young, actually she was one of the students from Stoneman Douglas from Parkland, and make some noise for those kids. And what I'll say, our conversation was, I'd say, I don't know if she would appreciate me telling, stuff that she was telling me, but only because, she said that Post-Traumatic was a really cool and important record for her, and it spoke to a lot of the things that she was going through, kind of naturally, I think. And as we were talking about some of that, but we were then talking about, well, what's she gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not just like to get, things to some version, like whatever the new version of normal is for you, but also, like, what are you gonna do with your life, with your future, whatever, because you're young, and like just a normal 15-year-old has to figure out that stuff, right? And sometimes it can be really daunting. And I wanted to say that to you guys because although I know that some of us haven't had the kind of crazy tragedy that they've had, I know that some of you have had your own personal stuff that kind of gets in the way, and it can be really, really tough. And one thing that I'm really proud of in this community of Lincoln Park fans and fans of this new album and everything is that you guys have shown me over and over again that you do make Chester proud. You do have each other's back. I appreciate that. I applaud you guys. You guys are doing an amazing thing for each other. Even when you don't think that you just say something nice and you don't think that anybody really hears it, or you say it and you're like, oh, it's like, I'm just saying something nice. It's not a big deal. Sometimes to somebody, it is a very, very big deal. So don't stop doing it, okay? Now with that said, with this song, you know what I do, right? You guys are gonna sing Chester's part. Make some noise for Chester one time. I'm gonna do my part, you do his, and it goes like this.
Starts with
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time.
all I know.
Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch
You go.
kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried.
Try so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised that it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried.
Tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Put my trust in you. Push as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I put my trust in you. Push as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't